80 minutes to define a world champion. I'm George Riley. This is Touchline. Hello there, welcome to Super League Touchline from a sun-drenched Headingley ahead of the World Club Challenge, but a storm is on the way. All the build-up to Leeds versus Melbourne this week, along with this lot. We spend a day behind the scenes with referee Steve Ganson. England international Gareth Widdop returns to his hometown. There's the top 5 tries from round 3 and all the build-up to Friday's World Club Challenge. Now they divide opinion, court controversy and are often the subject of some, well, colourful chanting from terraces such as here on the South Stand. But without the referee, of course, there is no game of rugby league. So what does their job entail on a match day? We've been to find out with Steve Ganson.
Big game tonight. It's Wakefield's first home game of the season. The players are all going out onto the pitch, but what I want to know is what goes on behind the scenes to bring you 80 minutes of pure rugby league action. The players might have a tough job out on the field, but it's the referees who also fall under the spotlight. Steve Ganson has been a rugby league ref for many years and is tasked with keeping some of the toughest sportsmen around in check. He invited me to meet up with him before the game to show me exactly what being a referee entails. Okay, well, it's about 4:25, and no game will start, obviously, without a referee. Unfortunately, Steve Ganson, ref here today, has arrived. Good to see you, Steve.
Yeah, good to see you.
A big game for the players here, Hull KR and Wakefield. A lot of pressure on the players' first game of the season. Well, a lot of pressure for you, though.
Yeah, it's pressure every week. It's pressure in Super League now, and means a lot, obviously, to both sides. And whilst it's early in the year, teams are keen to get points.
How tough is it out there, though, on these big games where you've got tough decisions to make? There's a lot to think about, isn't there?
It's tough, and it's getting tougher. You know, it's the game's a lot quicker and has got a lot more technical since when I first started refereeing all them years back for the RFL in 1992, and it's different now, and you know, and decisions, and it doesn't take a lot to change a game and the momentum of a game, so very conscious about getting as much as you can right. Alice is our master, so she's just making sure that my highly tuned athletic body is ready for the rigours of the match that's going to take place.
There's a lot of running to be had out there, though, to keep up with the players.
Plenty of running, yeah, and so obviously, you know, it's good to have the rub, because obviously I've been driving coming to the game a couple of hours now, so it's good.
What is it you have to do then? Steve, I want to ask, is this the shirt you've got to wear? Because it's a bit blinding, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right. It's very colourful, and I'm sure we'll stand out pretty well in that tonight.
Won't miss you in that, will you?
No, not at all.
Any technology that goes on?
Yeah, we use GPS, which tracks our heart rate. We wear an heart rate monitor that can be linked to the video, so it tracks how far we run, what speeds we're running. When we make critical decisions, they can check what level our heart rate's operating at and things like that. So a lot of that is done in a study by Leeds Met University. Some of the PhD students are doing some studies on us as to how efficient we are with our running and different things like that. And the players are highly trained, and I mean, but to be fair, so are we, you know.
Yeah.
We do a lot of stuff. It's not a matter of just turning up, throwing a kit on and going out there.
Which I thought it was, to be honest.
Yeah, a lot of people do. There's a lot that goes into it, you know, a lot of preparation to get it right, because the important thing for us is we want to get it right. You know, we certainly don't want to go out on this field tonight and make errors. It's a fact of life. People will make errors, and referees do, and players do, and coaches do, but we don't want to make them. And we go out there to give the very best performance we can.
A black eye, I think. I'm going to have packing with these penalties, you know.
It's part of the parcel of being a
Yeah,
ref.
you know.
What's
But I
happened?
picked the biggest bloke on the field, that Patterson, to run into him and his head's pretty hard, as you can see. But I think I'm going to be all right.
It's been quite a fairly straightforward first half.
Not really, no. Tough, two sin bins, is there? No, one sin bin. So, yeah. Tough, good, quick. Just how we want it, you know. Good game.
So that's blood, sweat and hopefully no tears for Steve Ganson, as he proves the refs are also some of the toughest sportsmen in rugby league.
Now, one nervous observer this Friday night will be this man, Gary Hetherington. That's the Leeds Chief Executive seat, the best seat in the house ahead of the World Club Challenge. He'll be hoping to see not only a Rhinos win, but also some terrific tries like these from top 5. And first in at number 5 this week, pretty easy really for St Helens. Swift ball movement from right to left and a powerful finish from Francis Melly. Next up, the Bradford Bulls, game clincher. They keep the ball alive. Carney spots the break, great sidestep, and the Tigers are tamed. Wakefield are playing some expansive rugby league, and this is a great example of it. Ben Cockayne with the eventual finish. Great support play and a brilliant break from the Wildcats. This was pretty special too from the Wigan Warriors. Josh Charnley, again great support play on the shoulder of Liam Farrell. And Charnley goes in down the left-hand side. And the top try this week comes from the Castleford Tigers. Something to cheer on an otherwise miserable afternoon in Bradford. Millington with the break, could have been forward. Kirk Dixon won't care though, as the kick goes in. He wins the foot race on his return, great pickup, and the Tigers with the top try in top 5. Well, he moved to Melbourne at the age of 16 to learn his rugby league trade and experience a bit more weather like this. And for the last couple of years, he's been a first choice, an automatic choice in the Storm's first team. This week, though, Gareth Widdop has been home to Halifax.
Yeah, look, it's good to be back. All my friends and family are going to come down this afternoon, and back to where it all started for me. It's a real privilege. I'm fortunate I missed out in 2010, but I've had a good 2-3 solid years in the NRL now, and I'm better for that. And really looking forward to this game on Friday night, because it's a massive game, and we all enjoy coming over and playing in these big games. Yeah, look, it's a massive occasion. It's a big year for rugby league, and look, yeah, I'd be more than happy to obviously pull the England jersey on, but for now it's just concentrating on playing good for the Melbourne Storm and training well today and preparing well for Friday night. They're a great team, and they've been in so many grand finals, and they've got some big name players, and we haven't come all this way to take it easy. It's a massive game and we want to be crowned World Cup champions, and that's what we're here to do. And look, they're a great side and the atmosphere is going to be electric on Friday night, but we've trained really well and we're looking forward to getting out there now.
Now, Leeds and Melbourne have met twice in this competition before, and so far it's one win apiece. So who will be crowned World Club champions in 2013?
First things first, we just need to make sure we get our performance right. And to do that we need to prepare well, and we can do both of those things. I'm sure we'll be very competitive, and that'll give us a good chance to get the result we want.
We've had two very good tussles with them. One, very close games, both very close games. So again, their personnel is very similar to the other previous games, as is ours. So we know each other. We know each other well. We know they're a very strong club in Australia, and obviously we've had plenty of success in the last few years over here. So all the ingredients are there for a great matchup.
We're playing, what I regard as one of the best teams that the NRL's had for a long time. One of the most consistent teams. So it's a big ask. It's a big challenge that's in front of us, and we'll have to be very, very, very good to beat them. But that's what you get excited about. You love playing in games where you're not sure whether you're going to come out on top or not, and that takes a bit of nerves. So it's a big ask that's in front of us, but it's a good thing as well.
As I said, it's going to be a real tough ask over here. They're especially playing at their home ground. I think there's going to be 20,000 people here on Friday night. There's not going to be too much purple in the crowd, I wouldn't imagine. So it'll be a great experience for our players, and certainly our younger players to experience that sort of atmosphere, which comes with big games. And this is what it is. It's a big game on Friday night, and like I say, hopefully our boys can handle it and we'll really enjoy the experience.
There's not that many items available throughout the year, and this being one of them, it's a great tag for the club to have. It's nice to compete against the best players in the world, and looking forward to Friday. Hopefully we can be good enough.
It's as big a thing as the Grand Final. It's as big as the Challenge Cup final. You just don't get as long to dwell upon it. But it's something that everybody here wants to achieve. The players want to achieve it. The staff, all the people at the club, would like to be involved. Want to be involved in these games, and obviously they want to win these games. So it's a huge thing. It's not lost on us in how big a thing this is.
And the very best of luck, of course, to the Leeds Rhinos, the Super League champions, bidding for a 4th World Club Challenge. That's all for this week. Lots of Super League this weekend as well. We'll see you next week on Touchline.